Hello students, welcome to our online classes. I hope that all of you are good and healthy. So today I am going to start new chapter from civics, chapter 3, state government. In this chapter we will discuss about various topics such as state legislature, composition of state legislature, how laws are made, governor, chief minister and council of ministers. So let's start our chapter. What is a state government? India is one of the biggest democratic countries in the world, and it is called a union of states with 28 states and 8 union territories. There are two levels of government where the power is divided between the center and the state, and India has a federal form of government. So what is federal government? The federal government is the government in which the government is divided into two or more levels. But in India, government is divided into two levels, that is union or center level or state level. In this chapter, we will discuss about state level government. The constitution has distributed the powers and functions between two governments. So, constitution distributed the powers and the functions of two government, that is central government and state government. All over the world, the government are made up of three organs, and these three organs are legislature, executive and judiciary. Legislature is responsible for the formation of laws, executive is responsible for the implementation of laws, and judiciary is responsible for judgment, or we can say judiciary ensures that laws are followed both by the government and citizens. So this is all about the state government. Our next topic is state legislature. The state legislature consists of the governor and one or two houses. In states where there are two houses, there is a legislative council and a legislative assembly. So the state legislature is divided into two parts: legislative council and legislative assembly. Legislative council is also known as Vidhan Parishad, that is upper house, and legislative assembly is known as Vidhan Sabha, and this is the lower house. One more thing is, state legislature is consist of governor or one or two houses. It means that the state having one house is known as unicameral, and the states having two houses is known as bicameral. Two houses, what are the two houses? Legislative council and legislative assembly. Again I am discussing this topic, students. State legislature is consist of governor and one or two houses, either one house, legislative council only, or legislative assembly only, or two houses, both houses are there, legislative council or legislative assembly. And the states having one house is known as unicameral, and states having two house is known as bicameral. Have a look on unicameral and bicameral. So the states having one house, that is lower house, and lower house is also known as legislative assembly. And the states having two houses, the lower and upper house. Lower house is legislative assembly, and upper house is legislative council, is known as bicameral legislature. State legislature is consist of governor or one or two houses. If we are talking about one house, it is called as unicameral legislature, in which legislative assembly is included. And if we are talking about bicameral legislature, the two houses, upper house legislative council, lower house legislative assembly, both are included. So this, look at this map, student. This map shows only 6 states have an upper house in the legislature, and the upper house is legislative council. So the 6 states are Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Karnataka. These are the 6 states. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So these are the 6 states have an upper house in the legislature. First one is Uttar Pradesh, second one is Bihar, third Maharashtra, fourth Telangana, fifth Andhra Pradesh and sixth is Karnataka. So this is all about the legislative councils, and rest of the states having legislative assembly. One more thing is the Legislative Council of Jammu Kashmir was formally abolished on 6 October 2019. So have a look on Legislative Council. Vidhan Parishad or Legislative Council is the upper house of the State Legislative Assembly. Legislative Council is also known as Vidhan Parishad. This is the upper house. Vidhan Parishad is permanent house as it can never be dissolved. Each member of Vidhan Parishad has a term of 6 years. So they are having a term of 6 years, and 1/3 of its member retired every 2 years. So Legislative Council members are 1/3 members are retired after every 2 years. Legislative Council is the upper house. It is also known as Vidhan Parishad. It is a permanent house. Each member of Vidhan Parishad has a term of 6 years, and 1/3 of its member retired after every 2 years. Now, the composition of Legislative Council. The Vidhan Parishad or Legislative Council is the upper house of the state, and the total number of members in the Legislative Council of a state cannot exceed 1/3 of the total number of members in the Legislative Assembly of the state. This is very important. The total number of members in Legislative Council of a state cannot exceed the 1/3 of the total number of members in Legislative Assembly. Now, of the total number of members of Legislative Council of a state, 1/12 are elected by eligible teachers and 1/12 are elected by eligible graduates. 1/12 are elected by the eligible graduates, and 1/3 are elected by members of local authorities such as municipalities, district boards and other local authorities. Next one is assembly members. 1/3 are elected by the members of Legislative Assembly, and the remainder are nominated by governor from among person having special knowledge or practical experience in the field of literature, science, art, social service. So this is all about the composition of Legislative Council. 1/12 from graduates, 1/12 are elected by eligible teachers, and 1/3 are elected by local authorities, and 1/3 are elected by assembly members, or rest of the members are nominated by governor which having special knowledge in the field of literature, science, art and social service. 4 fields are there: literature, science, art and social service. Legislative Council, the presiding officer. The member of Legislative Council choose one person from among themselves as the chairman and other person as a deputy chairman to preside over its sessions. So, the presiding officers are chairman and deputy chairman. The chairman and deputy chairman perform the same functions legislative council as the speaker and deputy speaker in the legislative assembly. So in legislative council, the head presiding officers are chairman and deputy chairman, and in legislative assembly the presiding officers are speaker and deputy speakers. It is their duty to maintain discipline in the house and see that it carries out in its functions properly. So the presiding officers of legislative councils are chairman and deputy chairman, and deputy chairman and chairman sees that the functions are its functions maintain the discipline and carries out its functions properly. Now the second house of state legislature, which is lower house, and this is also known as Vidhan Sabha and a legislative assembly. The legislative assembly or Vidhan Sabha is the lower house of the state legislature. The legislative assembly is composed of the representatives directly elected by the people from the state constituencies, and they are known as the members of legislative assemblies or MLAs. So legislative assembly is composed of the representatives that are directly elected by the state constituencies, and these elected members are known as MLAs, which is MLAs stands for members of legislative assembly. The constitution declares that the number of seats in legislative assembly cannot be more than 500 or less than 60. So it did not exceed more than 500, and minimum is 60. In addition to the elected members, the governor of a state can nominate one member from the Anglo-Indian community if he or she feel that community is not being represented in the assembly. So today's question is, what is Anglo-Indian? And you have to answer this question in comment section. This question is mandatory for all the students. The legislative assembly has a term of 5 years, and legislative council has a term of 6 years. The presiding officer, we already discussed. The presiding officer of Vidhan Sabha is the speaker, and the speaker is assisted by deputy speaker. The function of a speaker is to preside over the meetings of the house. He or she has to ensure that debates and proceedings are carried out peacefully. So the presiding officer of legislative assembly are speaker and deputy speakers, and the function of a speaker is preside over the meetings of the house, ensures that debates and proceedings are carried out peacefully, and the speaker has power to take action against the members who do not maintain order. And the deputy speaker presides over the house in the absence of speaker. This is most important thing. The deputy speaker presides over the house in the absence of speaker. So this is all about the presiding officer of legislative assembly. Term of legislative assembly. The Vidhan Sabha has a term of 5 years, which can be dissolved even earlier by the governor on the request of chief minister. Legislative council is a permanent house which can never be dissolved, but Vidhan Sabha has a term of 5 years which can be dissolved earlier by the governor on the request of chief minister. The governor can also extend our Vidhan Sabha term during during a state of emergency. So in a state of emergency, governor can also extend the term of Vidhan Sabha from 5 years to whatever they need. The Vidhan Sabha meet at least twice a year, and the interval between the sessions cannot be more than 6 months. The sessions are Vidhan Sabha meet at least twice in a year, and the interval between the session cannot be more than 6 months. At least 1/10 of the members should be present during the session. So in the session, at least 1/10 members should be present. So this is all about the legislative assembly. Now, qualification required for the members of state legislature, both legislative council and legislative assembly. He or she must be citizen of India. So the members must be citizen of India. He or she must be at least 25 years of age for getting elected to the Vidhan Sabha. For Vidhan Sabha, 25 years age, and for 30 years for Vidhan Parishad. Vidhan Parishad is Legislative Council and Vidhan Sabha is Legislative Assembly. And next requirement is he or she must be registered voter in that state, which represent their identity in the state. He or she must not hold any office of profit under the government. And the last is he or she must not be mentally unsound or have been proclaimed a criminal by the laws. So these are the qualifications or requirement for the members of state legislature. That's all for today. In next module, we will discuss about the functions of a state legislature, how laws are made, ordinary and money bills, and governor, their functions, chief minister, and council of ministers. Thank you, students.